Hey guys, welcome back to Obsessive Car Desires, and as always I hope all is good. So today I have with me the Maruti Suzuki Celerio, and we are going to review this car today. So don't go anywhere, stay tuned till the end of this video, and those who have not subscribed, please quickly subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest updates. Also follow Instagram page to never ever miss any update. So let's start with the review. Now talking about the front section of this car, there is a Suzuki logo at the center, and there are two strips which are flowing towards the headlamps which are chrome. So the Suzuki logo is chrome, and there are two strips which are flowing are also of chrome, and this is the basic design of the grille, which you can see if you go closer. And inside, if you check, there are vertical strips at regular intervals, so there is a lot of space given for the natural air cooling of the radiator. You can see the radiator from here itself, and these are the lights. So these are halogen headlamps. Now in this setup, this area is being taken by high beam and low beam. This is the parking light, and this is the indicator, and on the top there is a chrome strip, which is I think an aftermarket accessory. Now coming to the fog lamps, there are no fog lamps, but there is an arrangement given because this version does not come with a fog lamp. This is a VXI model. And talking about the color of this car, this is glistening grey. The car is being manufactured in the year 2016. And now let's open the hood of this car. So this car comes with a 1000cc engine, 998 to be precise, producing max power of 58 bhp at 6000 rpm and 78 Nm of torque at 3500 rpm. So this car is very famous in the Indian market because of this specification, and there is no insulation being provided because it is below 1000cc, and there is no need of insulation for this. So we will move on to the side profile of this car. So first we will talk about the tires. So the specifications of the tires are 165/70 R14. So these are 14-inch wheels, and this variant specifically comes with a black steel rim with plastic covers which increase the aesthetics of this car. So these are original field caps which are being provided by the MGA, that is Maruti Genuine Accessories. Now about the ORVMs, ये जो बाहर का cover है that is aftermarket, because there is already a side indicator being provided at the side fender of this car. So this is an aftermarket accessory. And now talking about the dimensions of this car, the length of this car is 3695 mm and the height is 1560 mm. So the car looks very nice from side. And now talking about the back profile of this car, the back profile is also very appealing as the front is, and if you observe, the rear windshield is also very large, so you will get a good view of the behind objects when you are driving. So now this is a center stop lamp which is standard in the Maruti cars, and this is a LED stop lamp. There is no wiper assembly given here, and also there are no anti-fog lines. This is a Suzuki logo at the center, Maruti Suzuki badging on the left, and Celerio badging on the right. So this is a VXI model, and below that there is written auto gear shift. So this is AMT gearbox which is being provided. So I will show you when we get inside. So now talking about the tail lights, the assembly is not very big, but it is decent. This portion is for the brake, then this is the side indicator, and this is the reverse parking light. These are parking sensors which are fitted aftermarket because this is a BS4 car, and it was not mandatory for having parking sensors, so this version was not having it. So now opening the boot of this car, so this is a handle which is very odd, or you can say very unique. So this is a parcel tray which is being provided with the car, and as you can see, the folding ratio of the rear seat is 50/50. So now this is the boot below the parcel tray. Boot is not very big, it is 235 liters, and below the boot there is a space for Stepney, but if you go for CNG, Stepney is replaced with the CNG tank. So the width of this car is 1600 mm. There is a chrome element at the side of the rear lamp, so this is also aftermarket. Now these handles are also chrome, which is not with the car, so these are also aftermarket. And now this is the rear door. This is the window which rolls down, and this is a quarter glass which is fixed So there is a button given for rolling the windows up and down, and there is a space to keep some stuff. This is the handle and the lock. Quality of the plastic is okay, and there is a space given for keeping 1 liter bottle. And this is the speaker, the rear speaker, which is active in the VXI variant, because in the LXI it is not active. So basically the car comes in a beige and a black dual tone interior. Major part is being taken by the beige, so ample light comes inside. So the front seat is being positioned according to a person who is 6 feet, and this is the handle being provided for the rear passengers. And now if you check the leg room, there is almost no leg room left. The front seat is almost touching my knees, but this is the maximum position the front seat can come behind. So the headroom is fine, as the height of the car is more than 1.5. If the front seat is taken a little ahead, then it will be manageable for the rear person to sit for a long time. This is the other side door. There is also a handle provided for the other passenger. The window size is also good, and if you check the headrest, these are non-movable headrests, so you cannot adjust the headrest. All the 4 headrests actually are non-movable, so you cannot move it, so you cannot adjust it. So these are fixed headrests. Now this is the dashboard view of the Celerio 2016. The updated version also, the dashboard is kept the same, so there is not much difference in the new Celerio when you compare it with this version. Let's quickly check what is offered at the front. So this is the front door from the inside. So there are a number of buttons given here which are to control all the 4 windows from here. The ORVMs are also manually operated because there is no joystick available here, and there is a space given for keeping some documents. And this is the speaker. This is a lever to adjust the reclination angle of the seat, and there is a switch to open the hood. This is to open the fuel lid. So now let's get inside. So this is the steering wheel of the Celerio, and there is a keyhole because this car does not come with the start stop button. I think in ZX side is being provided. So here I have started the car, and this is the steering wheel. So there are no controls on the steering wheel. This is the horn. So the horn is quite audible in the cabin as well. These are the controls for operating the wipers. So the wipers are quite okay, and these are the controls for operating the headlamps and the indicators as well. So the steering is very simple here. And now let's take a look at the instrument cluster. So there is a big circle at the center, and on the left hand side this is the tachometer. So the tachometer is occupying very small area. The major area is being occupied by the speedometer, and the MID is being placed on the right hand side. The MID can be operated by this button. There is a lever here with the help of which you can change the settings and the display options. So there are a number of display options, and also you get gear indicator which indicates the current position of the gear. Also there is a fuel gauge which shows you the quantity of fuel available in your car. Now this is the car studio, which is again an aftermarket accessory. Below it there are AC controls. So these are regular manual controls, where this is the fan speed. On the left hand side is there are modes, and on the right hand side you can set the temperature. So beneath there is a charging socket, and there is a space provided for it, so you can install an extra socket here. And there is an aux cord which is also aftermarket. So this is the AMT gearbox of the car. So there is a manual mode, so you can also manually shift the gears when you are overtaking or you are on an incline. The cup holders are positioned here, so you can keep some stuff here. This is the manual handbrake. Now if you check the dashboard design, it is a dual combination of beige and black, and there is a silver lining which is covering the center console. So now this is the glow box. So the glow box is also very decent. This is a standard glow box, as there is no option of cooling. This is the IRVM with manual dimming option, and this is the cabin light. This is only provided at the front. There is no cabin light at the rear. There is a mirror provided for the co-passenger in the sun visor. So this is a good feature. And in the driver's sun visor there is a ticket holder. On the right hand side of the steering there is some space to keep your mobile or a wallet. It is quite deep, or you can keep some coins. Below it there is a headlight leveler and a security alarm switch, and there are couple of spare switches given. And that's all from my side. Tada!